Hey there, Scorpio, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your weekly reading. This is going to be a reading for the week of March 21st through the 27th, and we're going to take a look at your past, your present, and your near future. Okay. And your near future energies. Also, Scorpio, make sure to stick around until the very end of the reading for additional messages from the universe. It really ties everything together and gives us more insight about your energy and your person's energy. I like it. I like it. So, Scorpio, the main energy for your reading this week is the Queen of Pentacles. You're definitely focused on yourself, your stability, your needs, your desires. You're very, very interested in making sure that you feel good and you feel comfortable. Now, what I'm seeing here in your reading is a lot of progress. And this is something that I've noticed in the collective. I've done about 10 readings so far. This week, everybody is really up-leveling. They're really stepping into their energy and they're really releasing things that don't serve them anymore. So in the recent past, you get the Chariot, the Six of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. You're taking small steps towards really, really feeling good, feeling successful, feeling validated. And this isn't necessarily with somebody else. It's more so within yourself. It's like an internal transformation where you've learned how to prioritize yourself. You've learned how to really feel seen and heard and recognized within yourself. And I feel like this at some point you really didn't realize just how incredible you are, just how powerful you are. And I feel like in the recent past, you're finally starting to get it. You're like, you know what? Yeah, I am that person. I am that incredible energy. So it's beautiful. In the current situation, you get the Seven of Pentacles, the World, the Ace of Swords. There's an evaluatory state here. So what I mean by that is when I get the Seven of Pentacles, the energies are moving, the energies are forming, but you're kind of deciding, do I want to invest my energy into making this happen? Do I want to actually go from the Seven of Pentacles to the Eight of Pentacles? As in, do I want to put in the work or do I want to conserve my energy and save it for myself? The Seven of Pentacles is tied up to the World, which is letting me know that this is all about closing out a cycle. You're not sure if you need to close the book on something, if you need to end this chapter between you and somebody else, between you and a job. There's definitely something here where you're like, is this done? Is this not? Do I want to end this? You're gaining that clarity in the current situation. So we'll see more when we clarify, especially the Ace of Swords. In the near future, you get the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Swords. This is really, really cool because you are stepping into your power. And the way you're doing that is you're going from the Queen of Swords to the Knight of Swords. It's almost like you've been very, very intent, very focused, very determined to make something happen. But it's kind of like, you don't feel rushed to do it anymore. You're like, you know what? I'm kind of good where I'm at. Yeah, I know that I can go do this. Yeah, I know that I can, make this happen, but I'm kind of good where I'm at. So, I don't feel the need to rush myself into anything. This is a really interesting energy, the way it's coming through, especially for a water sign. Notice that you, as a water sign, there's not a single cup on this table, right? Which is telling me you're embodying some serious energies here, some very powerful energies. So let's see. Let's take a look. I'm going to start off by clarifying the Queen of Pentacles for you. For the Queen of Pentacles, which is the main energy for your reading this week, you get the High Priestess, the Six of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. You're so focused on yourself and your stability because I feel like there's a little bit of confusion showing up here for you. Your intuition, your inner part of you is telling you one thing, but then your feelings and your emotions tied up to this connection, this energy that is connected to you, are telling you something else. This could be a friend, this could be a romantic partner, this could be somebody from your past, this could be just about anybody. We haven't clarified yet. But what I do definitely see here is a split. Your intuition's telling you one thing, and your feelings are guiding you in a different direction. And you're showing me here, you know what? I'm not going either way. I'm not listening to my intuition. I'm not listening to my feelings. What I am going to do is focus on myself. I know what I like. I know what feels good to me. I know what makes me happy. So I'm going to focus on that until I feel more comfortable going one way or the other. Let's clarify your recent past. We're going to start off by clarifying the Chariot for you. The Chariot is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Swords, the Three of Cups. There's some confusing energy, and I feel like it came in very, very quickly here for you in the recent past. Something happened which almost feels like a whirlwind to me. I'm getting very dizzy with this energy. It seems like you went from you and somebody else hanging out, having a good time, spending time together, everything's good, everything's happy, to all of a sudden something shifted, something completely changed in that dynamic, and it sent you into an energy of like, what in the hell is going on? The Two of Swords is here to let me know that you were literally just like, wait, what? Very, very confused. And I feel like it happened very quickly for you in the recent past. So I don't know if you and this person had a conversation, if this person suddenly ghosted, if this person, what was going on. But I see a very, very quick shift from everything's cool, everything's happy to, wait, huh? Let's take a look at the Six of Wands for you, okay? The Six of Wands in the recent past is clarified by the Magician, the Four of Cups, the Six of Wands. You really do want to feel very, very good, very happy. What you're showing me here is I'm manifesting happiness, but not just, like, oh, yay, I'm so happy I went to Disneyland. No. This is the Six of Wands type of happiness, which is letting me know that you want to feel successful. You want to feel like you were able to overcome or achieve something, which is telling me that you do have a goal, you do have a desire in the recent past to make something happen. But what you are showing me is that you're manifesting getting out of this energy of unhappiness, because you're definitely bummed about something here in the recent past. There's some disappointment that something didn't work out. And you're like, you know what, Spirit? I'm manifesting it working out. I'm manifesting it happening the way I want it to happen. So that's telling me that if you're manifesting it, you're not quite there yet, but you definitely do have a direction that you want to go in. Let's take, okay. You've got a lot to say today, Scorpio, don't you? Your cards are just flying out everywhere. For the Page of Pentacles in the recent past, you get the Seven of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. So you're kind of torn in between two energies here. On the one hand, you're like, do I detach? Do I emotionally disconnect? Do I walk away from this? On the other hand, you're like, hey, maybe there is a possibility for a brand new beginning between me and this person, or between, myself and this job, whatever. Either way, there's definitely kind of you leaning one way or the other. I don't know which way it is, but with the Page of Pentacles, I do see your energy kind of moving in a specific direction. We'll see when we clarify the current situation. But you're definitely torn in between, do I start this over? Do we have a new beginning? Or do I just completely walk away? And what's also interesting is I feel like in the distant past, like long, long time ago, you may have been presented with similar options, maybe in different scenarios where you had to make the choice and you weren't able to. In the recent past, though, with the Page of Pentacles here, this is telling me that this choice, this decision is coming up again, and you're learning how to handle it in a much better way than you did in the past. Let's clarify your current situation. I'm going to clarify the Seven of Pentacles for you in the current situation. The Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the Star, the Page of Swords, the Eight of Wands. You're evaluating whether or not you want to open up here. I do see you kind of keeping tabs on this person, because I feel, remember how I said in the recent past, you have a desire, you want to make something happen, you're manifesting it. I feel like in the current situation, you're still desiring that. You're still manifesting that same energy. I want to go make that happen. I want this to come to fruition, right? And here's the interesting thing, Scorpio, you're being very vague in your reading. I do see a connection showing up here for you, but it's not screaming love. So this could be a friendship. This could be a connection where there was love at one point, but now it's not there. This could just be, a work relationship. Although I don't feel like that's the case, because there's too many emotions involved here. But it's not screaming love at me. And so you would know why. But for some reason, I feel like this is love. There's just a lot more underneath. And because of whatever's happening on the surface, the love is not the first thing to surface, if that makes sense. But anyways, so as I was saying, you do still have a desire to make this happen, to bring your manifestation from the past into fruition. And I do see you keeping tabs on this person. I really do. You're checking up their social media, you're taking a look at things, and you do want to open up. But again, you're coming in with the energy of, is this worth my time and effort? Do I want to invest energy into making this happen? Yes, I want this. The energy that I'm getting is kind of like, I want to go and get food from a certain restaurant, but I don't really want to leave my house. So in order to go get the food, which I do want, right? I want to get, In-N-Out. In-N-Out doesn't deliver. So I'd have to put on clothes. I'd have to get in my car. I'd have to drive all the way to In-N-Out. I'd have to wait in line, how badly do I want In-N-Out? Am I willing to go through all of that in order to get what I want? And your desire here is a meal from In-N-Out, basically. In-N-Out's a fast food restaurant for my international subscribers, which have no idea what I'm talking about. Let's take a look, enough with that metaphor, I don't know where that came from. Let's take a look at the world for you in the current situation. The world is clarified by the Devil, the Eight of Swords, and the Sun. So what's interesting here is you're closing out a cycle, and you're closing out a very toxic cycle within yourself. I love seeing this. You get the Devil, the Eight of Swords, and the Sun. The Devil is all about having unhealthy patterns within yourself. And what you're showing me here, your unhealthy pattern is being stuck in your head. It's overthinking. You may have a tendency when something happens and you don't know how to deal with it to just sit there and think and think and think and overthink and think it again and play out all the different scenarios. If I say this, then they say this. But what if I say this and they say this? But what if I do this and then they do that? And you may have done that in the past. I see you in the current situation, like I said, really evolving and closing out that part of you which is always stuck in your head, which is always overthinking, which is creating that toxic energy. And when you close out this cycle, or as you're closing it out, you're stepping into a happy energy. The Sun is literally the happiest energy in the deck. So this is telling me you're definitely getting out of your head. If you're the type of person to really overthink and overanalyze a lot of things and just sit there and think and think and think and think, you're done with that. And that's a really good thing to put an end to. That's beautiful. And you got, the Queen of Pentacles. That's all about being really in touch with yourself. So I feel like that's why you're coming out of your head. This is beautiful. For the Ace of Swords in the current situation, you get the Knight of Swords, which you get again in the same row in the near future. The Page of Pentacles, which you got in the same row in the recent past. The Six of Pentacles. This is telling me that what's happening for you in the current situation is balancing out everything that's happened in the past and everything that's going to happen in the future. So whatever it is that you've dealt with in the past, you've learned from that. You've grown from that. You're incorporating those lessons into your current situation, and you're going to keep incorporating those lessons moving forward. This is literally the universe screaming, you're not going to make the same mistake anymore. If you've had a pattern in the past of repeating the same mistake over and over and over again, being stuck, not knowing how to handle things, you're done with that. You're going through a lot of growth in the current situation, Scorpio. This is really, really, really beautiful. So now I'm excited. Let's take a look at your near future. I want to see what this Nine of Pentacles is for you in the near future. The Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Six of Swords. You're showing up as very stable. You're showing up as very grounded. You're good with you, right? Like if nothing else, nobody else came along, you're good with yourself, with your own energy. You're also showing me here, though, that you have a passion, that you have a desire to do something, and you're not even really afraid to go pursue whatever this is. You're stepping into a very bold energy, kind of like, I want to take action. I want to go make this happen. And what you're showing me is that you want to, the thing you're trying to take action on is leaving something behind, is walking away from something. I don't know what this is. This could be you leaving a job. This could be you leaving a connection. This could be you leaving the old you behind, right? But either way, it's like your energy is all geared up to go make this happen. It's like, I have the desire to make this happen. I'm going to make this happen. I'm confident that I can make this happen. Let's do it. So let's see if you actually did it. I feel like you did. Sorry about the sirens in the background, guys. Let's take a look at the Queen of Swords for you in the near future. This is interesting. This is interesting. So remember how I said there's a specific direction you want to go in, right? It's like you feel called. You're like, I got to, I want to. Like, I want to go. I don't know if you did that. Yeah. I thought that the energy was geared up towards that. Here's the thing, though. With the Queen of Swords in the near future, you get the Hermit, the Eight of Pentacles, the Moon. Deep down, you want to work on something. You want something between you and somebody else to work out. Remember how I said in the current situation, you get the Seven of Pentacles and you're deciding if you want to move into the Eight of Pentacles energy? In the near future, you do want to move into the Eight of Pentacles energy, into I want to go do this. I want to work on this. I want to make this happen. However, because there's a lot of fear, because there's a lot of unknown things here, I feel like you're not actually acting based on how you feel. So again, you have the desire to get in and out. You have the desire to make this happen and work on whatever this is, whether it's a job, whether it's a connection with a person, whatever. You do want to go do that, but there is a lot of fear, there is a lot of insecurities here coming up, and a lot of unknowns. How is this person going to respond? How am I going to respond? What am I going to feel? How are they going to feel? Da 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 da. And because of that, I feel like you're taking this desire and you're kind of like, you know what? Yeah, I really do want this, but I don't want it bad enough to risk putting myself out there. So you don't want the in and out bad enough to actually put on clothes, get in your car, and go get it. Oh, yeah, I get it. Let's take a look at the Knight of Swords for you in the near future. The Knight of Swords, yeah. And you get the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. So this is definitely about a connection, a very intense connection that you feel. And I feel like you don't think the other person feels the same way. They do, by the way, in case you don't realize that. The Lovers goes both ways. It's not just you feel this or they feel this. You both feel it. So I feel like here in the near future, you're kind of afraid because you don't know how this other person is going to respond. The Lover showing up is letting you know that what you're feeling, they're feeling too. But I don't think you realize that. So in the Knight of Swords for the near future, you get the Nine of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Hanged Man. You do want to heal this. That's what you want to put your effort into. That's what you want to make work. You want to heal this connection between you and somebody else. But there's a lot of overthinking. There's a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of fear. Like I said, a lot of unknowns here. And because of that, I feel like you're not taking any action. You're kind of like, I need a minute. I need a break. Yes, I have the desire to do this, but let me think about this some more. Give me more time. So again, back to the in and out analogy. I do want the in and out. I really, really want the in and out, but I'm scared if I'm going to run out of gas. I'm scared I won't be able to afford it. I'm scared that, the line's going to be too long. I'm scared that they're going to run out of my favorite item. Yada, yada, yada. And so even though you have the desire, I don't see you taking action on it. But this transformation that you're experiencing in the current situation is chef's kiss. Amazing, Scorpio. Let's take a look at what the universe wants you to keep in mind this week, Scorpio. Some of you may be dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or somebody that has a lot of earth in their chart. From the universe, you get the Three of Wands, the Justice, the King of Pentacles. You're waiting. You need more time in order to decide how and if you want to balance things out between you and this person. I don't feel like you and this person are necessarily on bad terms. I just don't feel like you guys are talking much. I don't feel like you guys are together. I feel like things are kind of up in the air. And you're like, I want to make things right. I want to balance everything out one way or the other, right? Balancing things out is going to mean different things for different people. I do see you having that desire, but you are taking a little bit more time. So Scorpio, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it resonated, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe. Make sure to check out your monthly reading up on the channel now. Thanks for tuning in, Scorpio, and I'll see you here next week. Bye, Scorpio.